Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Biz Chicks TV. This is the place for tips, tools, strategies, and everything you need to take the hassle out of your hustle so that you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Today is Monday, and today we normally do our coffee conversations. Terry is on assignment. She may be popping in here in a little bit later. But until then, I've got a good conversation I think we need to have, all of us. We need to talk about, oh, well, look, before that, let me welcome you to the broadcast live and on the replay. And drop in the chat where you're tuning in from, and let's talk a little bit this morning. So, our conversation today is about daring to daydream again. I said again because we had daydreams when we were smaller or we were growing up. We would lay out in the grass looking up at the sky and just dreaming about what it is that we wanted to be, who we wanted to become, where we wanted to go. Daydreaming. When's the last time you daydreamed? Good morning, Mark. When's the last time you daydreamed? So, put it in the chat. What have you been dreaming about lately? I'd like to go to the mountains. I'd like to do something. Could be with regard to your business. Could be with regard to something that you have been wanting to do. Something from childhood that you just kind of, I'll get to that later. We're talking about daring to daydream. So I'm going to look at my notes over here so I'm not ignoring you. We want to talk about the importance of living passionately. Now, I heard a podcast today. Mark, by the way, has a podcast called The 4-Minute Mark. So be sure to check that out on YouTube and wherever podcasts are produced. The importance of living passionately and pursuing one's desire. I was listening to Dr. Dave Martin this morning, and it was talking about how people often let negative emotions and societal pressures stifle their childhood dreams. Have you let anybody stifle your childhood dreams? Maybe you wanted to be an astronaut. And we had talked about this on a previous show where right down the street here, a guy became an astronaut. Even though he was older and shouldn't have been in NASA or going to space, he went to space. He was a farm worker, and he decided he wanted to go to space. It was a childhood dream. His dream came to pass. Right down there in Stockton. So what dream do you have? And Mark, I'm going to post your comment here. Mark says, one of the first things that I do with clients who are feeling stuck is have them write about the perfect day. There are nuggets of your calling, passions, and gifts in that vision. What is your perfect day like? I love that, Mark. What is your perfect day like? Okay, so Mark just gave you a nugget here. So there's something that you can do. My perfect day would be ... or fill in the blank. What's your perfect day? Take time to write about your perfect day. I'm gonna put on a little mood music. Yeah. Let's see. Do I want to feed the ducks today? I think so. So, what's your perfect day? How does that work for you? So, it's the perfect day with not allow yourself to be tempered by what you think is impossible. Stream of consciousness is best. Thank you, Mark. So the perfect day with reality set aside. That means dream with no limitations. Kids know how to dream with no limitation. They don't know how stuff is going to happen. They just like, ooh, I want to do this, or I want to go there, or I want this for my birthday, ponies and unicorns. And they just dream without limits. So set aside your vision. Write down what it is that you'd like to do. Where would you like to be? Where would you like to go? What would you like to have? Write down that it's not too late to dream again. It's never too late to dream again. So let's see. Okay, Mark, you and I are running the show today. From the time that you wake up until you go to bed, who are you with? From the time that you awaken until you go to bed, who are you with? What are you doing? Where are you living? Be as descriptive and detailed as possible and let it flow. I like that. Answer the questions. So Mark has given us a little, a mini session here. Write about your perfect day without any restraints or limitations, or and don't be tempered by what you think is possible. From the time that you get up until you go to bed, who are you with? What are you doing? Where are you living? Be as descriptive and detailed as possible. This requires you getting somewhere and sitting down. Getting quiet. Like take a day, take a moment. Letting it flow. It's important that you live passionately and pursue your true desires, even if that means taking risks. One of the risks may mean that you're going to have to give up something you're doing right now to pursue that dream that you really wanted to. Are you willing to go all in on that dream? Mark, Mark is adding to his statement, when you move beyond what you have defined as the limitations of reality, you open the door to inspiration and clarity. You are bringing your heart back into your vision. Very well stated, Mark. A lot of people have definitely didn't have a heart for whatever they're doing right now. But move beyond what you have defined as limitations of reality. Open the door to inspiration and clarity. This is good stuff. I'm sure we can find these nuggets over on Mark's podcast. Mark, I wanted to say something about that. You put together your podcast, you put it out there, and people are better for it. They're reading and or listening. 4-minute mark, 4 minutes of nuggets every day to keep you moving forward. Let's see. Hey, Terry.
Good morning.
Okay, so.
Siri here. Let me know if I can help.
Okay, I'm just. Oh, okay. Okay, that was Mark's comment. I'm getting my other note here. Okay. So embrace your uniqueness And this is what Mark was talking about, dream without limits. So embrace your uniqueness. Do not succumb to fear or self doubt, as abandoning dreams can lead to lingering regrets. Uh, what does the Bible talk about? Hope deferred,
Makes
the heart sick.
sick.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of times, some of us may be not feeling so passionate, or what have you, because we have put some of our dreams on the back burner, or we have abandoned the dreams, or we don't think they're possible any longer, or I'm too old for that, I can't, blah 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 blah. I recently have taken up golf. It is so fun. And there's a lady out there, well, two ladies, 83 and 90 something.
Okay. What can we learn from them?
They're still out there playing every week.
Passionately. They're showing up for the thing that they love to do.
Right. They I'm sure they're retired or whatever, but they're out there every week. I was like, okay, wait a minute. We can do this. So embrace your uniqueness and do not succumb to fear or self-doubt, which can or abandoning your dreams, because you can regret it later on. What's the thing that you've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to open up a bake shop, but you keep doing everything else, and then now I wish I would have opened up that bake shop. And Mark's podcast today is talking about destroying the myth of work-life balance.
Oh, I love it.
So make sure when you finish here, go over to the 4-minute mark, listen, thumbs up, and subscribe, because I love it when you get 4 minutes. Come on, people. Not a long time. 4 minutes to change something that's gonna. I think I call them little alignment shifts that can help you or help remind you where you need to be. And then Mark has a comment here. He says, many will take a pause when the ego tells you you can't do that. Who do you think you are? So get out some paper and write 3 pages without lifting the pen, describing that perfect day.
Oh my goodness.
What's your day going to be like? Good morning, Dr. Tachi. And then do not stop until you have completed the 3 pages. No stopping for grammar, word selection, etc. No editing. Just stream it out. Just write it out. Just write. Just write. Keep going.
Good morning, Dr. Tachi.
Keep going.
Mark, I just love how you have these exercises that just bring things out of us and get us to identify what we need to change or how we can help ourselves. Thank you so much. And Dr. Tachi says, just right. Yeah, just let it flow. Oh my goodness.
I think that's why they in school, when we came back from summer vacation, so what did you do this summer?
What did you do on your summer vacation?
Right. And it helps you to reflect on what you did. I don't know if kids do that stuff anymore. Today we're going to write about whatever. But if you just stop and write about what it is you dreamed about. See, kids dream. And then they begin to pursue their dream until the adults tell them to stop.
And it's not going to happen.
Right. So embrace your uniqueness and then live authentically. Take inspiration from those who boldly pursue their passions. Like Dr. Tachi, we have a lot of people in the Biz Chicks community who boldly pursue their passions. Dr. Tachi, Mark, TJ, There are people who are running with their passion. Lakeisha, Maureen,
Maureen. Mm-hmm.
running with their passion.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle,
Dr. Lawana Parker.
yes. And just take the risk. I was reading something earlier today about Mission Impossible. When you first get the assignment. Okay, so this assignment, should you choose to accept it. Here's the thing: if you want to win or do whatever that thing is, you're going to have to choose the assignment. And in their thing, they were saying there's no guarantee. And we'll disavow. We ain't gonna act.
All
We
knowledge
don't
of
know you if it don't go right. But in your life, yes, you can embrace the assignment. You can move forward because your success is guaranteed as long as you keep taking steps. As long as you keep pushing forward, your success is guaranteed. The system is set up for you to win. I know people think, oh, this is going to stop me. There's nothing to stop you. The success that we're talking about is already within you. Just keep moving. You're going to be tested.
Yes.
So what happens if so somebody's going to stand up in front of you. You can't go here. Okay, so what was that thing you learned in not high school, elementary school? Over, under, around, or through. Keep moving. Right? You just keep
Yes.
going. You keep going. And okay, well, I can't do it that way. Well, let me do it a different way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have people that can help us get to where we need to be.
Pursue our dreams.
Yes.
And achieve our goals.
Right.
Mark has a couple of comments here. He says,
yes. Go ahead.
He says, you will be surprised. What?
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Okay, you will be surprised at the wealth of information that will emerge. Our soul is always speaking. We're just not always listening. The road is not ahead. You are already on it. The calling that is yours is always present. You just have to say yes.
Accept the assignment. The mission is possible.
And it's waiting for you. It's calling you. The question is, are we hearing? Are we listening? And then are we hearing? And then will we do it?
Right.
And she did.
And she did. Because a lot of times we're listening to other people's mission that they missed and it didn't work for them.
Experience. Mm-hmm.
Whatever. And so I need to be listening in. I like what he says about the road is not ahead. You're already on it. It's not something you're reaching for way over there. It's right there. You are on the road. Just keep moving. What was that movie? Finding Nemo? Just keep swimming.
Yes.
Just keep swimming. Just keep moving forward. There will be obstacles. Yes, there's going to be stuff that's going to, people are talking in your ear and blah, 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 all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Keep moving. It'll become clear. You know how it's foggy sometimes and you got to slow down here on the freeways between a certain time period, going from Sacramento to Stockton, which is literally 45 minutes away. It is very foggy at a certain time of the year. And you got to slow down. Or you follow behind somebody that has, I'm thinking about what I used to do when I was making the trip. You follow behind somebody who has already cut through the fog.
That's what I used to do. I used to follow the lights of the person in front of me and pray for them.
But they on there running into something.
Yeah, because I was right behind them. You know what I mean?
I did that with the semi trucks. Let them break through the fog, and I just held back a little bit. Okay, he put on his brake lights. I'm putting mine on, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna move forward by somebody who has already cut through the fog
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
until the road cleared up, until we are no longer in the fog. And then I'm like, okay, I'm cool. Thank you. And just keep driving.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mark has another comment. He says, you are never called to a purpose that you cannot have. Ooh, let's stop and put a pin. You are never called to a purpose you cannot have. The tricky part is that the dream that crystallizes is sometimes directional and not concrete.
Hmm.
It's saying, move in this direction.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it might just be a gentle guiding. I see what you're saying, Mark.
It's not like, I have arrived.
It's not like
No,
here's a 36-page plan.
right.
Okay. Can I just get you on the right
I need you to
road?
move.
Mm-hmm.
It is only in moving in that direction that it will be fully revealed. It will not be revealed while you're on the couch. Oh, so you're moving.
Dr. Tachi says, Amen, Mark. Get up.
And you keep it pushing, you keep moving.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Because a lot of times I think people think success is in, oh, I'm going to arrive. I know I'm successful when I'm laying on the beach with my iced tea and I'm looking at the water and it's no, okay, so that was that day. What are you doing tomorrow? It does not.
Mm-hmm. And money is just coming in.
Right. And it might be, but you still got to keep moving or it will, because once you stop, when something stops moving, it dies or it has died, and that therefore it doesn't move anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like, are we still moving? There was a commercial. Oh, a body in motion stays in
Space and
motion.
motion. So
Okay, we have to keep moving. You never stop. Okay, I wrote that book. Now you just like, okay, sitting on the couch, waiting on something else. No, you keep moving. Mark says the most fascinating part of my work is that in the archaeological dig that we do together, your life has been telling you your life has been telling you the entire time, been telling you the same thing, probably. The most fascinating
Mhm.
part of my work is that in the archaeological dig that we do together, your life has been telling you this stuff the entire time. Flashing lights, messages along the way. Hey,
Yeah.
come over here, go left.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
It's not, and I think that's where we get it when we start daydreaming. If, okay, once you become the astronaut and you go to space, you got to come back from space. Then you have to come back to the planet. And when you come back to the planet, probably going to have speaking gigs and stuff. It's still going to keep going. It's not, oh, I did that. And now I'm sitting on the couch.
So does that mean when we celebrate stuff that once the celebration is over, then we just go somewhere and sit down?
Can't.
Hmm.
You got to you do it again. You rinse and repeat. You keep moving forward.
Mhm.
You keep having fun. You keep the party going.
Mhm.
And my little whatchamacallits, oh, there it goes. Keep
Mhm.
it going.
There.
Celebrate the wins.
Mhm.
Keep
Mhm.
pushing. Keep moving. Keep going. Keep
I think it.
dreaming.
Yeah, I think it's really important to celebrate because a lot of times we don't acknowledge that we actually made progress. We're just so busy about the next thing. That doesn't mean we don't want you to stop and celebrate. But when you celebrate, we don't want you to stop what you celebrated.
Like, oh, okay, I got that done. Girl, I
Mhm.
ain't doing that no more. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wow. I like this conversation today because it reminds us that we have to keep dreaming and keep pursuing the dream.
Mhm.
That's what life is. And Mark says your emotions are a gauge. If you are
Mhm.
feeling disconnected, apathetic, weary, you are out of alignment. Hmm. Wait a minute, wait, you doing something you're not supposed to be doing? You have lost the connection to your passion and your dream in most cases
Mhm.
because you're not doing something you want to be doing. Wow. Am I doing something I want to do? Or is this, if you go like, I gotta, okay, you might want to reconsider if that's your passion thing.
Mhm.
So today we want to remind you, dare to daydream again. Be the
Mhm.
little kid. It's springtime. Find a park bench or someplace where you can sit in the grass and look up at the sky
Oh my
and
gosh.
get the sun on your face and dream. What is it that you want to do? Not what. Not, I didn't say what's going to make me money and make me rich and all. What do you love to do and dream about? You can figure out how to monetize it later, but right now we're going to talk about what Mark is saying, the question that gets to the root. Why are you doing what you're doing?
Okay.
And if you don't like it, okay, figure out something else that you might
Change it.
want to be doing. Terry has this saying, she only does things that make her smile.
That's it. That's my gauge. If I'm not smiling, it's time for a change.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And you don't have to stick with something. You've tried it, it doesn't work. Okay, let me get a new dream. But we have to dream. We have to keep moving. There's no, okay, I'm just going to do this and now I'm done with that. You can't stop in life. I guess that's what I'm saying. You cannot stop. If I just stop, sat down in a chair, I can't just stop.
Mhm. Mhm. There you go, guys. So get on board your own train and ride it out. You like Mark said, you're on the journey. You don't have to get on the journey. You're already on the right road. You might just need to make a little course correction or listen so you know when to change up or change direction or lean left.
Right. Your
Mm.
success, you're not reaching after success or your destiny. You're on the destiny. You are, what did I said it differently. I got a way of saying it. Um, you're journeying through destiny.
Mm.
You're not trying to reach a destination. You are on destiny right now. You are moving through destiny now. You are not, well,
You're
when I
on
say
Destiny Road. Huh?
right. And it's not when you get to the end of the road, you are living it now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He said you don't need to be the salmon always swimming upstream. Go with the flow of your soul.
Oh, I love that. Go with the flow of your soul.
Okay, that's the post for the day, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, put that
Go
out
with
there
the
on
flow.
Threads or somewhere.
I think we need to put a pin in it right there. That sums it all up. Go
It
with the
does.
flow of your
Your
soul.
soul.
Wow, Mark, we can always depend on you for something profound. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you so much for being a part of this community, Mark. And for those of you who may not be a part of the community, you can still do so. You can text Biz to 33777, or you can come to bizchicks.net, become a part of this great community. Check out one another in there because you can see who's in there. If you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, you can follow people,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and everybody is watching from the YouTube channel. So follow one another. Um, if they've made comments, you can see them. So Mark and Dr. Tachi and anybody else who has a YouTube channel, follow one another, subscribe to one another, connect with one another, because this community is here to help you build a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And a hustle means you're moving. You're not just sitting still. You never arrive. So we want to say thank you for tuning in today. We will be back tomorrow. TJ, Terry Johnson Online from New York City, will be here with us talking about marketing, social media, digital marketing, and some things that you need to know to stay. Okay, again, we can't stop. There's always something changing, and you need to be aware of the change. So she does the research and helps us. Throughout the week, we got Coach Karen coming in on Wednesday to help us with our money habits. On Thursday, we got Robin Shimizu, who talks about happy, healthy habits, because you need to be healthy to enjoy your wealth. And then on Friday, we will be talking tech, because everything runs by tech. And there's the 4-minute mark. Woohoo!
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your time today. And I just wanted you to know this is what his YouTube channel looks like, so you know you're in the right spot. Okay, guys?
Right.
All right.
All right. And Dr. Tachi's got a new gig.
Oh,
the Indie Soup Media is coming to a station near you. So
great.
indiesoupmedia.com, I believe it is. So check it out. It's coming to you.
Okay.
And we will see you soon.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you. Appreciate you. We really, really appreciate you. We could have been anywhere else on the planet.
You
Thank
chose
you.
to spend your time with us. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everyone.